Okay, guys, I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks of something that you can do when you're feeling triggered. I'll be honest, I have had a morning. I've actually had a week. I have had a lot of stuff go wrong this week. So many IT issues. I've had to reschedule clients left, right, and center. I've had so many things break down on me. Anyway, I've been pretty good. Like, I am not a very angry person. I'm very, like, go with the flow. I am these days because I have worked a lot on that. I'm not very reactive. But I could tell that the universe has been trying to test me, especially because I'm actually doing a shadow program where I'm actually diving deep into the rest of the stuff that I've still got left to be able to help heal that out. However, so I've had so many things testing me all week, and I'm like, yeah, I've got this. I've been pretty good. Like, things are going to work out. They always do. They always do. So what is the point of getting angry, right? But I also haven't been sleeping well. So I've been like accumulating a little bit of a sleep debt. And of course, what happens when we don't get enough sleep? We get angry. And then last night I actually did a very big shadow session where I purposely had some beautiful friends of mine put me into a situation where I go into freeze mode. So when I'm severely triggered by something, you have fight, flight, or freeze. Me personally, I go into freeze mode and I can't talk. And then I disassociate. I get super stressed out. I don't know what's going on. Now, I've done this purposely so I can really start to heal this out. I've got a lot of coping mechanisms that I've learned. So when it actually does happen, I can stop myself and kind of stop what's going on in the moment. But this is next level. And it was really great that I got to see a couple of girlfriends actually, see me experience what I have to go through when I'm in that state. Now, this morning, I've woken up super tired. I have a hugely busy day today. All I've been trying to do is record content. But I've been having trouble trying to get my words out because I've been frustrated. I've been tired. So that's been triggering. And then, of course, all of the other things throughout the week, they've all kind of piled on top too. It's like, my goodness, so many IT issues, but not just for me, for my children as well. So then again, it's my reality being reflected back to me by the people around me. But I got so mad just before. Not at anyone. I am just effing pissed about what's happened this week. Like, can't I get a break? That's exactly how I feel like. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys some tips and tricks about what I personally do to be able to get myself out of this feeling, out of this zone, and back into some sort of nice, calm reality. So first off, number one, identifying the actual problem. It's like, all right, far out, I'm effing pissed right now. What's going on? All right, it's been a bad week. So start to chunk down, start to ask yourself those questions. All right, yeah, it's been a bad week. I've had so many IT issues. I haven't been sleeping. All right, so what do we need to do about that? What do you need to learn? Well, what do you, or you got to ask yourself these questions until you find yourself the answer. So yeah, I've asked myself a couple of questions, don't have the answer to that yet. Keep going. What do you have the answer to? All right, so what do you already know? Well, things are always going to work out. Your IT issues have been resolved. You've been able to borrow a laptop. You can get through. Cool. All right, so that actually isn't a problem. What else? Tired. Okay, so what can we do to fix that? Well, if I've got time, have a quick power nap, but make sure I just get some bloody sleep. Get some decent sleep, okay? Maybe I could eat better as well. What else? I put on some music. I put on some calm, relaxing music. I'm actually, as you can see, I'm in my car. So I've actually just been sitting here for a minute and just going, all right. Listening to some calm, chill music as I ask myself these questions. Breathe. Start to breathe. Breathe properly. You can do a box breathing method. So in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. That's also another good thing. And then I remind myself, like, Jody, it's actually okay if you do want to get mad. Like, I know, me personally, being angry is not my go-to emotion. I would rather cry than get angry, but it is still an emotion and we still have to deal with it. So for me personally, it's giving myself that compassion. Go, you know what, Jody, you're not perfect, right? You're allowed to get mad. People are allowed to get. You're entitled to get pissed off. Okay, I don't take my anger out on people, um, but I still sometimes, I guess, hold judgment for myself. Like, why am I getting angry? You shouldn't get angry at this sort of stuff. So it's having that compassion. And when I actually stopped and was like, you're not perfect, Jody. You're allowed to get mad. Everybody's entitled to it. Once I allowed myself to have that compassion, that self-love for myself, I actually started to feel better already. You know, like in a world where we're constantly being criticized, especially those on social media, you know, to look good, to have the best body, to look perfect on camera all the time, it can be hard. And so we need to remember that none of us are perfect. It's okay. We're allowed to have shit days. Totally fine. Bounce back up. I know that tomorrow is going to be a much better day. And also for me as well, something that also helps me get through the day, because look, to be honest, it might be a bit of a shit one. I don't know yet. I will always try and be as positive as I can. Look for the positive things. I've got some amazing, beautiful clients that I get to work with today, so I know that's going to help. But also just the little bits and pieces too. What are the little bits and pieces that are going to be around my day that are going to help me to be happy? Maybe I'm going to hear a really great song. I'm going to pay attention to those little things. I'm going to pay attention. Okay, guys, that was just a little personal insight on how I personally get through something when I'm feeling triggered. If there's anything else that you need or any other tips and tricks on how to be able to get through your day, just click the link in my bio and book in for a free chat.